Hi friends, Kat here, and we are looking at a hype Black Friday teaser email from a few years back. And as it happens, this is my own work. I haven't really checked this in a while. I just looked at Figma files and I thought, hey, this looked fun to review. Um, so we'll see how that turns out. Now, I have an updated scorecard. It used to be that out of all these 5 categories, I put an equal weight to them, which is 2 points. But looking back, you know, they're not all equal. They're not all the same. So the changes are copy now gets 3 points because if you strip everything away, it really is just all about the copy in your email. And then cohesive branding, which is essentially if someone clicks on this email, will they get to a page that's recognizable branding wise? If it's a yes, then you get a point. So everyone else or everything else have 2 points. So let's get to it. Copy. This is a teaser email. We send this 1 or 2 days before a big sale. It's not the only email we send teasing the event, and we usually only do this for really big sales like Black Friday, which this one is. This really is to prime people, get them ready, get them thinking about shopping. Pretty much it. And it's also a good courtesy email for people who are thinking of buying something soon. And we don't want them to feel like, oh, I just bought something and then suddenly you tell me you have a sale the next day. That type of deal. That's why I do this about a week or so before. Because if someone buys right now and then let's say a sale happens in a week or maybe 2 weeks or something, I don't feel too bad. But if I bought something like today and then tomorrow there's a sale, I'm not gonna feel too good, right? So this helps. Cool. So let's get to it. Effective copy. The subject line of this email is something about like tomorrow's the big day or something like that. I was going for at the time of writing this, more of like just inducing some curiosity, as in, oh, this is what's going to help you sleep better at night. And you're saying, what is it? So that's what I kind of put there. And then when you click on it, you look at the copy, it says Black Friday starts tomorrow. Straightforward. The subject line pays off right away. Like what's happening tomorrow? Oh, Black Friday sale. Okay, cool. So scrolling down, starts tomorrow. Not this email scrolling down. As you can see here, I showcased the pieces, a mix of bestsellers and new stuff to give really the message that everything is on sale. Should I have said site-wide here? Maybe, but I don't want it to get too busy. This is busy enough, right? Get your cart ready. So that's the CTA. Let's review this together, copy and CTA, because it is copies too. The idea here is this. Get your cart ready, as in buy the stuff you want now before it's sold out, so that when the sale is here, right, you just have to check out or something. Cool. So it's the biggest sale we've ever had. Why not fill your carts with the pieces you love? So you're first in line and ready to go, ready to get your favorites before they're gone. That's a mouthful. What was I thinking? Thinking. Was I thinking? Yes, I was. I think that this was pretty complicated, at least relative to what I'm trying to say, which is things are going to sell out fast, right? There's no guarantee you're going to get the stuff you want. So why not put the items in your cart so that when the sale is open, all you have to do is check out. I would rework this giant sentence, and I would actually move it up here so people would understand what this email is for. Right? Like it starts tomorrow, and it says, "So what?" Right? That's what it is, right? That's what I would. That's what I would do. I mean, I think this is okay, but at the same time, I'm like, eh. So what I would do is I would move. I would move a lot of this up. So it's just a matter of prioritizing. So I would say that our biggest sale ever starts tomorrow. That's what I would put here. I would not put this here anymore, right? So our biggest sale starts tomorrow. That's what I would put up there. And then I would add another sub here, just, get your carts ready. And I would move the CTA up, because one look, I can tell that if you open this email on mobile, that I'm not going to see the CTA, right? And when you click on this email, it goes to the bestsellers page, by the way. So, it's cohesive, you can tell. So while we're here, let's go to, let's get my score for that. It's 1. You go to a site you recognize. There's kind of like the overall look, the jewelry, and of course the logo. So we're there. Now, yeah, that's what I would do. I would pack more information here. Like our biggest sale ever starts tomorrow, and then add your items. Get your carts ready, add your items here, and then I would put the CTA up here. That's what I would do. Or kind of like rework a couple of things. And then from here, watch your inbox tomorrow. In the meantime, get your cart ready. Same idea. The only thing I would do here is that I would be more specific with the time, because tomorrow has 24 hours in it, right? And I would put the date too, because if someone doesn't read their emails, right, even if I send this, the same day, or if I send this a few days ago and they open it a day or two later, it might be confusing. Here too, I guess I could put the date. It could use some dates there. Okay, so get your cart ready. That's the idea there. Get your cart ready. So it's consistent. I'm not asking you to do anything else. I would give myself a 2 on this one. Ding, because I could have been more specific here, and then I could have moved more information up here, right? CTA is clear, yes. So I would give myself a 2 on that. Clean design, I like the design. I directed this. My designer made this. Love you, Queena. The only thing is that I wish I asked for this button to be up here more for mobile. It's the only thing. And actually, I realized that I did not turn this part. This part, of course, you can't really make into plain text because it's a GIF. But this right here, I wish I turned it into plain text. Any available opportunity, any opportunity that, you can see I put an alt text there, so it's fine. But any opportunity right now that I have to turn a section into plain text, I do. Especially this, it's black and white. But anyway, clean design, I'll give myself a 1 on this one, because it's beautiful, but I wish I put this up there. Very important now that not just our, but a lot of audiences are shifting into mobile heavy use. So, and of course, not making this into plain text. Anyway, I'm getting hung up on my work. And then the last one is unsubscriber compliance. So there's unsubscribe. We have our address there. And also we have alt texts. Very important. There are no regulations per se on this for the alt texts, but accessibility, right? We think about everyone. We try to be considerate of everyone who are our customers or prospective customers. And some of them might be using some readers, for example. And if there's a lot of images and there's not a lot of plain text, the machines are able to describe what's on the images if you have alt text. So I have that. Pat on the back for me on that one. Cool. Alrighty. So I have 8 points. I don't know how I got 8 points. Um, no, it's, I would say, because we're always improving, I always try to improve, seeing my work and seeing things that I wish I could improve, right? I feel like I should have known better. I mean, this was a great email. This email is not meant to make money per se, but Black Friday was great. That's as much as I can tell you. Black Friday 2024 was great. It's just that, like always, hindsight is 2020. What I could have done better. But lesson learned, right? Live and learn, and make your clients money, and just keep on getting better. Then I hope this was helpful, and excited to share this with you once it's done. Thank you very much, and have an awesome day, my friends. You made it to the end of this video. Happy emailing. Bye-bye.